Yo, what's going on, guys? Big Country here, back at it again with another Clash Clans video. If you haven't already, go check out my Legends League subscription. I finished 122 last month, and I'm going to be posting every single one of my Legends bases this month on my Legends League sub. I've already posted days 1 through 4, every single base that I've used so far, and some CWL bases for this month. I'm announcing another giveaway for this video. All you got to do is leave a like, drop a comment, and if you are subscribed as well, you will be entered in to win a gold pass. So with that, let's hop in the video. So this all started from a cookbook army. So at the bottom here, the Town Hall 17 Fireball Madness. This army I was playing around with, it had like 6 healers and 3 roots, and I was like, okay, this is kind of good. And I was tripling with this Town Hall 17 cookbook army. So what I did was I took this army, I changed it a lot, and I added some stuff to make it even better. I'm not even kidding when I say this. This is like literally the strongest army I've ever used in my entire life. Every single time I do a friendly battle or a Legends attack, I literally have like a 90% chance of swagging my RC completely. So the first thing with this army, you're going to get a nasty fireball with your warden. You have 4 invis spells to go with that. And once the fireball is done, you're going to lure the warden with all 8 of your throwers. You're going to delay the root riders a little bit, but then you're going to place down the root riders and your king and your troop launcher with yetis in the CC. The funnel is only made with an ice golem and your queen. The RC is just going to be used for support, like wherever your army isn't going. That's usually where I place her down, if I even do place her down, but most of the time you won't even need to use her. Last but not least, the ice block spell is very important because you're going to be placing it on your root riders pretty early into the attack. As soon as your roots start looking like they're about to die, which is pretty early on the attack because the healers stay on the throwers, you're just going to ice block the roots. The throwers will catch up to them, and then the healers will also get onto the roots and heal them up completely. So that's the army. I'm going to hop into a replay here to show you guys how to do it, and then I'm going to hop into like 7 or 8 Legends League attacks today. All right, here's the first base, and it was a very, very heavy rage invis core. So I definitely wanted to fireball that. So all you got to do is place your warden down. I use like 1 or 2 rages on the warden walk just to get him where he needs to go usually. But I mean, you can also drop invis spells just in case he's about to die. And then you're going to use the remaining invis spells to just direct a fireball. I get an absolute nasty fireball here on the core and get everything. Then you're going to use all of your throwers to just pull the warden. And then you're going to drop those root riders down, an ice golem, and then your apprentice warden. And then here at the bottom, I placed down 1 ice golem and my queen. I didn't activate the queen yet just because there wasn't really much value for her. And then I placed down my king and my troop launcher pretty late here because I didn't see any value in placing them really early. And at this point, I'm just going to sit back. I'm going to use the ice block spell just to like get it on that giant for him to tank everything. And at this point, the base is completely cooked. I haven't used my king ability yet, but I'll just place my RC down here on the side to get whatever's left of the base. Just look at how much is alive right now. This is absolutely insane. So this is the replay I'm going to show you guys. Now I'm going to hop into some live attacks. All right, here we go. Let's go in this first attack here. See what we get. So, okay, we got a double poison. Okay, the CC is right there. So I'm going to try and get the CC. So just going to place my warden down, put all these healers down, and then I'm just going to let them walk in here. I think I'm only going to need, I'm going to need to use 3 invis spells, I think. So let's get this builder hut down, and then I will use, hopefully, oh, there's a Tesla as well. We'll just use 3. Get it onto this, nice. Okay, so we got the CC. So now I'm going to place down, maybe we can get this ricochet cannon first. I'm going to enter in through the town hall, actually. So we're going to place the throwers down here to lure the warden. Ice golem, and then we're going to go ice golem queen down here in a second. I'm not going to do it yet because they're not very close. We'll go now, place my queen, ice golems, and then we'll go roots, king, everything, troop launcher. And now everything's frozen, so we're just going to go into this base. I'll rage everything up here. So okay, we did open it up, that's good. And the giant's getting a really good funnel there at the bottom. And so here's what I was saying, the roots do go really far ahead of the army, so I'm going to place the ice block spell on them right now because it's going to avoid them dying, and then I can't open up the rest of the base. So the king's going to go into this compartment, we're going to rage it up again, healers are still in the rage, so once this king goes up to the gold storage, I'm just going to activate him here, we'll open up all of these walls, and then let's see if I can swag my RC here. I'm not going to use her. Looks like the throwers are still doing pretty good here. Warden's going to follow them. Use an invis here just to save those throwers from dying, but they will probably die to that Inferno Tower. I'm going to drop a poison here to get all those skeletons. Because usually when I do fireball the CC, I'll just have a random poison left over, so I'll just like poison either skeletons or enemy heroes. But we do have the Queen and the Warden alive, so let's see if they can go around this base and I can swag my RC. Alright, so I swagged my RC on the first attack, so let's hop into the next one. Alright, okay, we got a double poison here, and I'm not seeing a lot of value, so I'm just going to go for the CC again, I guess. So I think if I land on that scatter shot, I can get the CC. So let's place, yeah, I think that's a good spot. I can't place it by the king because my warden will get clapped, so I'm just going to place my warden down here, and then walk him in to get just a small fireball on the scatter shot, because the Expo won't get the CC. I'm almost definite about that. Alright, I placed a couple loons there to get that wizard tower down. Won't have to waste an invis on it, and I think I can just use 1, 2, perfect, get the CC, we'll get the scatter, and then we can start my throwers here. Go Ice Golem, all of my throwers, and then I'll go Ice Golem Queen, activate her, and then I'll place my roots down, Apprentice Warden, and then I hope they go through this air defense and then into the Town Hall compartment, because if they don't... Okay, perfect. So the roots are going to go. I'm going to place my king and the troop launcher down, and we're going to go into this compartment. We'll rage everything up, and the roots are going to stay alive. I'm waiting to place this ice block spell to see if the roots... Okay, the roots are going on the Town Hall. I'm going to... yeah, I'll use it on the Town Hall where the roots are. And then I'll drop another rage. We'll go through this Town Hall. I gotta use the king just to open up the compartment. And then I do have an invis left. I'll use the cleanup troops up here. And then I'll place the invis spell just on all these troops to keep them alive. And I think... Okay, so my queen is alive. I'm pretty sure every thrower is still alive. And I'll place the poison down on the enemy queen here. The giant is still alive at the top, which is crazy. And we have 3 heroes alive, and I'm gonna swag my RC again. It's like, the odds of this happening are very, very high. Like, usually with an attack like that Mass Yeti army that I had made, I was swagging my RC like maybe 2 of the 8 attacks a day, maybe 3 of the 8 attacks, but this is actually crazy. This is way more consistent and way stronger. I don't know what they did to these throwers, but they are absolutely insane. I'm going to hop into the next attack here and see how we do. Alright, next base here we got an Invis Rage core. So I'm definitely going to fireball the core. Oh god, I placed my warden directly in to the air defense. So yeah, usually when that happens, I just place down an Invis to save my Sneezy from dying, because you do need him alive to keep those healers alive, like on the main push. So... we did have to waste an invis here, but if I get this ricochet and the multi, I think I can just use... I think I'm going to have to use 3 invis. We'll see. We're raging up again. That's 2 rages now, but it's completely fine. We'll be fine. It doesn't really matter. We'll just go here, 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 and then perfect. Get it into the core. The entire core is gone. Oh my god. So I'm going to place down... Oh, Warden's going to die? Is he okay? Place the throwers down. The queen's on the warden. I'm going to start the funnel over here. Wall breaker and a ice golem queen. So we'll place them down here. Activate her. King with the main army. Troop launcher down. And now we're just going to sit here and wait. Poison on the CC. And the queen's going to get a nasty funnel at the bottom, because there's not a lot of defenses down there. And then once I see these, like my king and my roots going... we're going to use it on them, so they're all bunched up there, and they're going to tank all this damage while we go through these ice golems. Healers are in the rage. They're healing literally everything back up to full health. The only way I don't swag my RC here is because of time. Like, we're going to use the king ability to open up all these walls in a second, because I think he can go through this wall on his own. Yeah, okay, so we'll go here. Now I'm going to use the king ability. Open all that up. Literally, I think every single thrower is still alive, except the one that just died right there. But we do have the warden alive. We have the queen alive. The king's still tanking. The giant's still alive. And I got 55 seconds here, so let's see if I can swag my RC, because 3 times would be absolutely insane back to back. Yep, and we're going to swag our RC 3 times in a row. Okay, next base here. I hit this base all the time. We're just going to go for one of these rage compartments. So I'll place my warden down here. I think it's 3 invis, so we'll go 1 on the mortar here. Actually, no, only 2. So we'll go here. That entire compartment's gone. And then I'm going to start my throwers here at the bottom. So I'll place them right here. The warden's going to follow them. I'll place an ice golem down, and then all of my roots. So we'll go here. And then, I don't know, I think I'm going to place we're going to do the queen funnel, I think, right here. So we'll go here, activate her, wall break in for that giant, and then we'll go troop launcher and king. I forgot to place my wall breaker down, my bad, and then we'll go. So the roots are getting cooked right now, so I'm going to place the ice block spell on them. See how the throwers like catch up to them, and then the healers are going to be in that rage spell, and this base is going to be completely melted here in a second. We're going to drop another rage, because as they're getting out of the first rage, they're going to be in a new one, so the healers are constantly in rage, and just doing so much healing to both the roots and the throwers. This is insane. So they're going to go here in the middle. The king and queen are on the outside. We're going to rage them up again. I do like not using a rage on, like if you can get an easy fireball without using a rage on your warden, it's so wraps every single time, because you can just rage the healers up and then everything stays alive. We're going to use, so we get the town hall down. I'm going to use a invis spell here just so the warden doesn't die. And then I still have my king ability. Now that I'm looking at it, this is like kind of a low base, like the archer towers were, but like everything else is like max. So I'm a little confused on what this guy was going for, but let's see if I can swag my RC again. I'm going to activate the king here and get literally everything else. And none of these are even close. Like I'm swagging my RC on every single one of these, and it's like everything is still alive. This is absolutely insane. Oh my god. Alright, next attack here. Okay, so usually I fireball one of these rage compartments, but the monolith has the new defense and the multi. I think if I land it on that multi-inferno by the monolith, I can get literally the CC and then the monolith and the multi and the like that new defense. So I'll just place my worm down here, and then once he gets these 2 like bomb towers, I think I can get a nasty fireball in here. So hopefully there's no Teslas, but once he gets both these down, I'll make everything invisible like around the inferno, and then we'll see if we can get it. So we'll go here, 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 here. Oh yeah, nah, we didn't get a rage compartment, but this base is cooked. We're gonna place the throwers over here with an ice golem, and then we will place an ice golem and my queen up here. Wall break in there. They'll be fine on their own. Now I'm gonna place the root riders down. You don't want to place them first. You want to place them like really last, honestly, like with your king and your troop launcher. And then they're gonna go through this base. I'll rage everything up here, and then we'll see what happens. I'm going to place the ice block spell. See, I don't even have a max ice block spell on this account. I'm just like switching between my accounts trying to get all these legends attacks done. And I just realized that this one's not even max. So we're going to wait for my king to go in here. Going to use the ice block on him. I'm going to use the ability, I think, first. Yeah, we'll do that. And then, okay, healer just got cooked by that. I don't even know where to place my ice block spell, if I'm being honest. I think I might place it. I'm just going to drop it here so my healers heal my warden and everything over there. And there's way too much alive to fail this attack. I don't even have my RC, or I haven't even placed my RC down. This is going to be number 4 of the day. They're going to get both of those down, and that's another RC swag. And to think that this evolved from a cookbook army, this is wild. Alright, okay, we got a double rage. I really don't like this base for warden walks, because they're just, the warden dies literally every single time. Like, I'm just going to place my warden here, and maybe I can get it on the fire spitter. Let's see. I really... You never know where your fireball's going to go on this base, because last time I hit this base... Oh my god, I didn't even make that invis. Okay, I need to stop talking while I do this. Okay, so we got that down. I thought I didn't need to get that mortar, I guess, but we're just going to place the throwers over here now. And we're going to go this way. I'll place an ice golem down, and then the roots, and then ice golem down, and my queen up here. And then a couple balloons. We'll go king and the troop launcher and apprentice warden. And my queen's going to be fine up there. Awesome. So that ice golem just literally froze everything up there for the giant. And then my army's just going to slowly go in here. Throwers are really, really slow, but they are so strong. I'm going to rage everything up, drop a poison. In a second, I'm going to use my ice block. I want my king to open up these walls first, so I'm going to rage everything up again, and then king's going to walk all the way over here. Perfect. I'm going to use the ice block on him. Then I'm going to... I hope I don't have to place my RC down. It's... The Island Infernos are so strong on this base. They always ruin 3 stars for me. But we still have the RC. And it looks like we have enough, I think, to get through the back end of this base. There's 14 seconds left. I could get this 3-star, but I'm going to have to, unfortunately, place my RC down, because I really don't think my throwers could have gotten that right there. Alright, here's another double poison. And I think I want a fireball. Ooh, that monolith has a lot of value by it. And they fixed the fireball, so now the fireball does damage the minion prince, which is really good. But I'm seeing this monolith area, so I think I'm just going to land it on the, like, either the single inferno or the multi-inferno right there, or just see if this goes to it. Perfect. So we're going to get all of that. We'll get the new defense as well. And the minion prince is super low. So I think I'm going to go right. So we're going to place all the throwers down here. Ice golem, and then my roots down. Apprentice warden. Here I'll go ice golem queen on the right side, just to funnel everything. And then I'll just place everything else down, like my king and my troop launcher. And then the roots are going in. They're getting kind of fried right now. I'm going to rage everything up here. They'll get into the healers, which is good. I'm going to place a poison here on the CC. And then... Oh my god. So we're just going to ice block it right there, because they're taking a lot of damage. And the healers are still in the rage. We'll keep them invis, because I need the healer to stay alive. Where's my king going? Okay, what is he doing? So I'm going to rage everything up again. And I think when I see my roots die is probably when I'm going to use my king. I can't really see them, though. So I think I'm just going to use my king right now, and then we'll just open all that up. There's so much alive right now, and like 65% of the base is completely cooked. Like, so let's see if I can swag my RC here. It looks like I can, but there is an enemy king alive over there, and a couple of merge defenses, so I don't know if I'll actually get this. Yeah, there's a minute left. I'm just going to place the RC down, because that opposing king probably would have fried the rest of my army. I don't know. I think I could have done it without my RC, because I forgot the Phoenix was on the king. But that's almost, what, 7 RC swags now? I think I did 5, but that was literally almost 7 total. That's absolutely crazy. Alright, y'all, that's the video. If you guys liked it, make sure to drop a like. But if you also want to enter the giveaway for this video, drop a like, leave a comment, and if you are subscribed as well, you will be entered to win a gold pass. Seriously, guys, go try this army out for yourself. It's actually insane. I'm swagging my RC so much. We're running Champ 1 Clan War League this month, and I have 4 accounts, so I'm going to be doing a daily video showing all 4 of my attacks every single day of Clan War League. I will definitely be using this attack strategy throughout it. With that, I'll see you guys in the next video.